Sulawesi, Sulawesi, Sulawesi.
Dude, I haven't seen any football game this year. I don't even know who's playing. Like, are the Seahawks?
You kidding me?
Something turns to your eyes. Here's something to feel alive. Know the song will get you higher than the mountain up above.
This is gonna be really bad for the people like watching at home because that's gross.
You ain't gone to work. Now you're thinking straight.
Well, welcome everyone to the first ever NAST Live podcast. I just want to thank you. Thanks. I want to thank my team, Nolan Culver, Jake or Digital, Alex or Fluency, Blazing Space or John. You know, in the artist world, everyone has like a second name, so that's where we're at in the oars here, right? And you know, I've been doing this podcast now for about 2.5 years, and it's felt like a long ass time. You know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this project, and I feel like artists, they strive to make a big enough an audience to do a live event like this. So thank you everyone for being here, and we have a very special guest today. He's originally from Seattle. He now lives in LA. He's a hip hop artist, singer, songwriter. He's part of Macklemore's residency program. Let's give it a big round of applause to Kenz.
I wasn't expecting that door to open. I was like, I was getting ready. That scared me. Okay.
Here we are.
Slipping.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro.
I like your jacket. It's very
Thank
nice.
you.
It looks
I
warm.
appreciate it. Come on. You want to touch it?
Oh,
Come on.
actually, it's not that thick, actually, guys. This is a...
My bad.
Well, I just want to start out with your origins. So you're originally here from Seattle, but you moved around a lot from Indonesia, Seattle, back and forth. So I'd like to start there and dive into that.
So I was actually born in Everett, and when I was 3 years old, I moved to Indonesia. I lived in Jakarta, so it was like the capital city. And then when I was 6, I came back here and then moved back to Indonesia when I was 8, came back when I was 9. And I've been here ever since.
Why so much flip-flopping?
Ask my parents, bro. I don't know. It's just like I guess I was an accident. So they couldn't afford me. So they sent me to my family pretty much.
What was that talk like? They just said, "Hey, you're an accident," or was that...
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's. I'm glad. I'm blessed to be here though. So
you had one parent in the Seattle area and one in Indonesia, or how did that work?
No, both parents were here.
Okay.
There were just a lot of cousins, you know.
Oh.
In the Asian culture, it's like, oh shit, I can't take care of my kid. Can you handle him for a little bit?
Oh.
That ended up being like 6 years, but no, I love my parents, so I don't want people to get it twisted.
Got it.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, like you moved to Indonesia and almost forgot English for a little bit.
I did forget English, but you know, I came at the right time. Like I was 9 years old,
okay.
So I was still able to pick up on things and eventually lose my accent. But that was definitely yeah, that was hard.
Is that so that's a learning process to like lose an accent?
Learning process, but that's also like why you know, I rap a lot, so that helped me with speaking English and losing my accent, because you gotta like speak English really fast.
Right.
So it's just like enunciating things. It's just it came kind of naturally.
So when did you start rapping then? How old were you?
I've been rippity rapping since since like 9.
So you were listening to hip hop at 9?
I was listening to hip hop at 6.
Oh, I think my first my first hip hop CD was Will Smith. I think
Will
it was
Smith?
Born to Rain. It's like a 2006 album. It's not his favorite. It's not his best album.
That might be before. that might be before my time. How old are you?
I'm 21. How old are you?
Maybe I just wasn't here.
Yeah, it's big, you know Big Willie style though. Yeah. No.
No.
You know Will Smith's a rapper though.
I knew that, but I haven't checked out any of his music.
So what hip hop music were you listening to at 6 years old?
So I was like listening to a lot of 50 Cent,
okay,
Nas, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was really
Yeah.
important. Yeah, yeah, bitch, yeah.
I think
That was probably my favorite song
so at 6.
at
I
6.
think my first CD I bought when I was 6 was like the Cars, the Cars movie. They had like a soundtrack. And that's what I was in. Life on the Highway.
That was your first hip hop album?
No, just first song I was. I didn't even know what hip hop was until.
Oh, okay, I was confused. I was like, I didn't know they had rap records on that.
I didn't listen to hip hop until I was like 14 or 13 or something.
Dang, can't wait to the party.
You started young.
Yeah, you might have been a rapper by now.
Yeah, there we go. So were you writing music at 9?
Yeah, I wasn't producing anything.
Okay.
But I was just like singing, rapping, writing lyrics, and it started off with like kind of like gospel music actually.
Oh.
I was writing songs about Jesus, and then
Still write songs about Jesus?
once in a while.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen, brother.
But and then I discovered this rapper named D Pride, and he was like this Asian. He was 16 years old when I was 9.
Okay.
And he just seeing him and seeing me and him being this Asian rapper, doing hip hop and everything, I got really inspired and decided to start talking about other shit.
Is D Pride still around then?
Huh?
Is he still around?
He's doing his thing. He's rebranded a few times.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys know him, but
D Pride, anyone?
nope.
Crickets.
Nope. It was just for the Asian internet kids.
Okay.
They would know.
So
I'm seeing a few Asian kids and they don't know him, so I might be wrong.
So you were 9 years old. So what was the next step? You were part of the residency program, Macklemore's program.
Mm-hmm.
So how old were you when you were part of that program?
I was with actually one of them, my residency co-student.
Shout him out.
Friend, Lily here.
There we go.
I was 19 years old.
Okay.
I was 19, so yeah, 2019.
And tell the people what the residency program is.
I don't know what it is. No, it's like it's a program where artists and producers, it's like a summer intensive program.
Okay.
They say it, and I guess they just teach you how to produce and like perform and everything, and in the end you perform in front of a pretty big crowd, Mopop Sky Church, and yeah, that's really it. They just teach you.
Yeah.
That's not it. They're awesome, but
So how'd you find them? You just looked them up online or what?
So I've been working with this engineer, Elon Wright.
Oh, I love Elon's been on the podcast. So if you haven't checked out that episode, check it out.
Yeah, I hit him up when I was 15, emailed like, yo, like I want to get in the studio. How do I do this? This nerdy kid, and he was like, oh, come in Tuesday. That's how I met him.
Right.
And then just throughout the years, we've developed a friendship, and he told me that he was going to be the teaching artist for the producers in the residency, and he asked me to be like a teacher assistant.
Right.
So pretty much I just did that.
So being an artist is very expensive. So I'm imagining you at 15 reaching out to a producer. Did you have to pay him at 15 years old?
Of course. I was working at McDonald's, not at 15, at 16, but like 15, I was definitely like, just asking my dad like once every 2 months, like, hey, could you give me 2 hours at the studio? It's like $50 an hour. So at the time it was, you know what I mean? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Still a lot of money, but
we try.
But it's whatever.
Okay. So you built that relationship with him, and then how did he tell? So he told you about the residency, or?
Yeah, he just told me about the residency when we had this, when I was finishing up one of my EPs.
Okay.
Entitled Citrus.
And you produced that yourself, correct?
Yeah, for that one.
Tell me about, how'd you get into producing then? How old were you then?
Well, there's like two parts of the story.
Okay.
First part is, I told you guys I was really into Soulja Boy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. There's a song called Crank That Soulja Boy. Everybody knows that song.
Who knows Crank That? There we go.
Yeah. So Crank That Soulja Boy. I was just in love with that song. So I would just look up on YouTube Soulja Boy Crank That, and then there was a video showing how to remake the beat on FL Studio, which is like a software for making music. And it was like step by step. Like you didn't need any plugins or anything. They were all stock sounds.
Right.
Because he made the beat with all stock sounds. So I pirated FL Studio. It gave me viruses on my computer, but it worked. It still worked.
Yeah, that's like a FL Studio is like $200, and
I didn't have that at 6 years old, so I didn't have that
6
luxury.
yeah.
So I was just watching that video and kind of clicking. I was just watching the video, going back to the software, clicking everything, and then eventually I remade the beat.
Right.
And my dad, the computer was kind of set right by the kitchen,
Okay.
so he was like he was just eating, and then I was like, Dad, look at this, I made this, and he's like, that's Soulja Boy, crank that. Like, he listens to hip hop, so he knows his shit. I'm like, no, I remade the beat. He's like, no way. And I soloed each like track, like the drums, the chords and everything. And he's like, oh, you really did remake it. So that's how I start. I didn't start producing because I had no idea what I was really doing. I was just copying things.
Right.
But fast forward, I was pretty like familiar with FL Studio. I picked it up again, and then I started producing seriously when I was like maybe 17.
Okay.
17, yeah.
So you had like 10 years of experience before you joined the residency then, which is pretty cool, right?
In producing or just in general?
Like making
Just
music.
making music, yeah. I would say so. It's been a minute.
That's
I started pretty young.
So how old were you when you made your first album? You said you were like 17 then?
My first album, I was 15.
15.
It was called Glitter. Well, I made everything when I was 15. I released it when I was 16.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, that wasn't produced by me. The next one when I was
Okay.
17 is the one when I was
So how do you, at 16, how do you like promote your music? Or did you just throw it up on the internet and
Oh,
hope
I
for
had
the
the
best?
cheat sheet. I was like, I'm going to get every poppin' Seattle rapper on this, pay for it. Because I was at McDonald's at this point.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I was
making
just
big
like,
money.
oh, I'm about to save up. I'm about to pay for features. They had no idea who I am. And I just had like, I guess the heavy hitters in the city at the time on the album. And they retweeted it. So then eventually it started just kind of moving around. But also I was in high school. So it's like, I was able to be like, like during snack breaks. That's like elementary. My bad. I don't know what it's called, but there's like that little period where chilling. I'm like, yo, bro, check this out.
did you have CDs or you just,
Yeah, I had the
Okay.
mixtapes. Come on. But I was also like, it was kind of ghetto. I had like little USB twos,
Okay.
like the cheap USBs, and I'd be like, so there's like the cover art is on this. There's like 6 songs on this. Check it out, man. Like, you know what I mean? So eventually, I just kind of made a name for myself locally.
Okay.
From there.
and locally like Everett area, or did you move
No,
down
like Bothell,
Bothell?
Kenmore,
And what high school did you go to?
Bothell High School.
Oh, that's the name of it? Oh, yeah, I know.
Yes,
Bothell
sir.
High School.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did football when I was in high school, and I got my first concussion on the football field at Bothell High School.
Oh, you got rocked, huh?
Yeah.
Our team was crazy, so you probably wait. Who did you play for?
I was Mercer Island High School, and then I was like we're a terrible team.
Man, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna be honest.
What position did you play?
I was running back. I'm like 5'7", so I got knocked out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of, who are you guys and who are you rooting for tomorrow?
Dude, I haven't seen any football game this year. I don't even know who's playing. Like, are the Seahawks?
You kidding me?
I actually have no idea. Is it
Cincinnati and Los Angeles.
okay? Right? Who's watching the Super Bowl
Who's
tomorrow?
watching the Super Bowl tomorrow? Nobody?
No one. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Oh,
Rams. Okay. Well, I I'm here for the show, but I moved to LA. So so by default,
LA Rams?
LA Rams. But I don't really care.
So do
It's not the Seahawks, so it's not a big deal.
Do you watch football though, or are you just doing it because it's the Super Bowl?
I do.
Do you have like fantasy football leagues? And all that?
No, I don't do all that shit.
But you like take time out of your day to like watch a game.
Every other game, probably, yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't see any enjoyment in that. I don't know why. Sorry.
Are you
guys.
judging me? That's like the most watched thing on TV.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who watches TV? Well, I guess because not a lot of people watch TV anymore. So
No, I guess I do.
that's easy then.
I guess I do. But
So you did the residency, and then
Uh-huh.
how long after that did you move to LA? Or didn't you move like to Indonesia again for a little bit?
yeah,
See,
that was
how many
very
times have you gone to Indonesia?
that was very unfortunate. So I
Oh.
made an attempt to move to Indonesia to pursue my career there,
Okay.
and that was 2020, beginning of it.
Oh,
As you guys know, that's when COVID got really bad.
what's that?
What's that? I don't know what that is. Why are you guys wearing masks?
Whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, so the beginning of 2020, I moved to Indonesia, and the second I got there, everything was on lockdown. I couldn't meet up with the A&Rs, couldn't meet up with
Oh.
any of the people that I was planning on meeting up with. So that was very unfortunate. So I had to come back after 2 months.
Oh, shit.
And if I stayed a little longer, I would have been stuck there. So I'm glad I left when I did.
Why would you have been? Because of the lockdowns?
Because of lockdown, yeah. The plane tickets were stupid.
Yeah. How far
The
away?
flight,
How long is that
prices were-
flight?
Huh?
How many hours is that flight?
That's like enough time to rethink my life. Definitely, I was doing like 15 hours or something.
Oh.
Oh God, it's terrible.
So there was like A&Rs reaching out to you.
No, I
A&Rs
reached out to them. Don't get it twisted.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
popping like that over there.
Right.
Yeah, so
So explain to the audience what an A&R is.
I don't know.
You don't know?
What it?
It's like a.
You explain it. Why are you asking me if you know
I'm sure the artist here. An A&R is basically someone who gets paid to find artists. So it's kind of like a dream job, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, you literally just find good artists and you get paid to to bring them to record labels or whatever situation.
Pretty much.
You found A&Rs and reached out to them versus them
Oh,
finding you.
I'm the best at Instagram stalking.
Oh, tell
Like
us.
I don't want to give away the sauce, but you know, you go to one person, you go to their email on Instagram, you look up the name of that person in the email, you
Okay.
go on the artist's following, and then you look up that name.
Oh,
then you
I've done
find
that.
them.
I've done that. Okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how you do it.
I guess
I swear. If you're an artist, that's the cheat sheet.
I'm a star at Instagram stalking too.
Shortcut.
Then
Come on, you got to do it.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So why Indonesia though? Just because you're
Because I'm
Indonesian?
Indonesian.
Okay, but like
Yeah,
that's
as
like
simple as that.
it's just simple as that. Okay.
As simple as that. Yeah.
So it's important for you to promote that you're Indonesian.
Very much so, yeah. I got to represent because I feel like, you know, with everything that's happening with the Stop Asian Hate stuff, and
Yeah.
it just really opened my eyes, and I realized that, you know, I've lived in Indonesia, and the first time I was there, I lived in the capital where it's like city, like it's mostly like metro, you know, everything.
Okay.
But the second time I went, I lived in Tondano, which is a village, and there's a lot of poverty there.
Oh.
And you know, and I think having that experience, and being able to be here,
Mhm.
I think I realized that some of those people aren't fortunate. No, not fortunate. Like, you know what I mean? They were like kind of unlucky. You know what I mean? They weren't able to
yeah,
make
they're
it here.
unlucky.
Yeah, they weren't able to make it here. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just feel like I have to be a voice.
Okay.
I feel like I have to, you know, when I get messages from them saying, "Oh, I see myself in you," or something like that. That's how I felt about Deep Pride, that first rapper I was talking about. So I feel like I have that role to play.
But how do you promote being an Indonesian? Do you make it like an Indonesian song or what? You're just like
I did that once. So I released a song. It was entitled Sulawesi.
yes.
Originally, I actually wanted to shoot it in the island of Sulawesi where my family's from.
Awesome.
But we ended up shooting it here in Seattle. But the way I promoted that, well, before I even like released it, I planned everything from the hook. I know I wanted it to say Sulawesi, 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 because I knew that the people there, they know what that is. It'd be really easy.
Yeah.
And then I made sure there was a hard beat drop. I made sure that there was a vocal sample there of like their most popular like YouTuber. I made sure that like the second they play the video, they hear his voice. So then they're like, "Oh shit!" It's like something that they know. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
somebody that they know. They're like, "I know that voice. I'm gonna keep watching." So that helped with the YouTube ads.
Oh.
Because the YouTube ads, you guys probably know if you watch, if you're watching YouTube, there's like the skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I was doing the marketing and everything, I made sure that first 5 seconds caught their attention.
Oh, you made your music video. You can make your music video like an ad. So that's
Yes,
that what you
sir.
did?
That's
Okay.
what I did, and I targeted towards like people from 18 to 35, in specifically in Sulawesi. So when they see
Oh, wow.
Sulawesi on the thing, they're like, "I'm not gonna skip this." Maybe they did, but that's what I do. And I made sure the videos had like American aesthetics, but also Indonesian things. So then they're kind of like they're excited about the visual aspect of it. It's like, oh whoa, it's like people that don't look like us turning up to this in the
Right.
video. So then they're like, they feel like, I guess,
This is a
represented. You know
mastermind
what I mean?
marketing
So I
plan.
was definitely like, I planned that,
Wow.
and it worked.
Do you know the
so-
population of Sulawesi?
No. I think it's like one of the most in Indonesia, though. Indonesia's got like 17,000 islands.
Oh,
So it's got, yeah, it's one of the biggest. For sure.
Dang.
It's got the most islands in the world.
So how did you? So
Yeah.
you marketed it well. So was it all just? How did you have like 200,000 views on that? And for like
Yeah, I
a
think
Seattle
so.
artist or just an artist in general, that's pretty spectacular.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just, well, on top of that, I was already getting momentum from this dude. I released at the right time too, because right before then, there was this, this YouTuber who does like reaction videos, and he was like the most subscribed on that island.
Right.
And he did a reaction video
Oh.
to my songs before I dropped Sulawesi. So when that happened and I was getting momentum, I was not gonna let go of it. So I dropped Sulawesi, and it was a combination of the ads and that,
That's dope.
and then Facebook, because Indonesia still like uses Facebook. You'd be surprised. A lot of people still use Facebook. So
my grandma probably does, right?
does she? She's like, don't call me out like that. I'm with the times. Yeah.
So after Indonesia, you flew like straight to LA, or did you come back to the Seattle area for a little bit, or what?
I came back here, and I was here for like another maybe a year and a half, and then decided to, my group and I have a collective, Death and Absentia.
Mhm.
We decided to move to LA together just for the weather, and also like, just connections. I feel like that happens all the time.
Right.
With everybody, they're gonna have to make that move.
So what
They don't have to, but a lot of people do, and it's like when I'm over there and people ask me like, so what do you do? Or like when they ask like, why did you move here? I just tell them that it's for the weather. Like I don't want to tell them I'm a rapper. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, it's another one,
Yeah,
So
yeah. So what were you doing during that like year and a half of being in the Seattle area?
I was just partying. I was turning up.
During COVID?
No. What's that?
Right.
I was, yeah. I shouldn't have said that.
These were COVID safe mask parties, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Right?
Exactly. It was
And
like
everyone was like
little
6 feet apart, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was little get-togethers.
Yeah.
It was just little kickbacks, like 3 of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you meet your collective? Did you like grow up with them or?
So pretty much, no, I didn't. I met, well, one of them I did. Okay, I'll start with Brendan. Brendan Whiteley.
How many are there, by the way?
There's 4 of us.
Okay. You're the 4th member then.
Huh?
You're the 4th member, or there are 5?
Yeah, I'm the 4th.
Okay.
So I had this idea of starting this collective just because there was just a bunch of people that I thought were talented in the area. Right. So I was like, let's start a band. So I hit Brendan Whiteley. He couldn't make it, so shout out Brendan.
Shout out Brendan.
Brendan Whiteley, he hit me up because he heard my first album, and I think he found me on SoundCloud. And he like messaged me on SoundCloud. Oh. And he asked if I wanted to collab or whatever. We worked on some shit, and I really liked his music. Mm-hmm. Just the way he wrote lyrics were just, he was still able to keep it like poetic while like rapping. So like I took interest in that, and then it was a duo at first. And then Gabe came about, Gabriel Strick. He was we actually thought we didn't like each other back in high school. But then senior year, I was like, I want to do something different. I want to join the play. But I'm going to do a small role. I see him before the audition thing in a piano lab class. I was just sneaking in because I was just like, honestly, in high school, I was just goofing off, like going to whatever class I want, like, hi, So I sat next to him, and I didn't talk to him because I thought we didn't like each other.
Because of the play?
No, just on some weird shit. But he was like, hey. I was like, hey. And then he's like, oh, what are you doing after this? No, that's not what he said. He didn't just ask me out afterwards.
Wow.
No, I don't know. Somehow we were talking, and he was like,
sounds like an intense conversation.
Yeah, it was intense. I was like, I'm trying to remember exactly. I signed up outside. He's like, oh, what are you signing up for? He's like, I'm like, for the play, duh.
Okay, what play? You're just saying the play. What play is it? Like,
you guys don't know it.
Oh.
I played a sad boy. I thought I was going to go in there playing like myself.
Okay.
I played like a suicidal, depressed kid and everything.
Oh.
And I like really went deep into that role. So it was fun. A little depressing because I was, yeah. Anyway.
So was it a big role though?
I'll get there.
Okay.
So I signed up for small role. He happens to be a director of one of them. And when we were doing the casting, he gave me the lead role. So that was frustrating because I was like, I don't even have time to do this. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. No, I think I saw this kid. I'm not gonna say his name. When I got the lead role, he was like, "What the fuck? Why did he get the lead role?" And I'm like, maybe I want the lead role. Just like I'm like, oh, you guys all want it? Okay, I'll do it. So I did it, not knowing what I had to do. So during rehearsals after school, we'd go to his house, and then he would just ask about my like my music and everything. So he'd be like, "How do you do this? How do you do this?" And then I would stay extra long, and then that happened, and then I'd stay extra long, and you'd teach me. I would teach him like how to use Ableton and everything.
Okay.
And then Harold, I've known him since he was 6. I was 6. Since I was 6, he was at the church that I went to, and pretty much I've always seen him perform at church. Like his voice is incredible. He plays all instruments. And then I think he got curious and was like, "How do you do this?" I'm like, "Come with me." And then yeah, we made out, and that was it.
Nice.
He came over, we cuddled, and we made music.
Wait, tell me. I'm still intrigued about this play, though. Like, was it a successful play? Like,
I don't know what a successful play is. I mean, I think we got an award. For one thing, but
there we go. See,
yeah,
it was a
but there was there was like 3 nights. I don't know what success is in play. I don't do too much of that. That was just the one time. So
there we go, one time.
Yep.
Well, let's take a break real quick. We are this is a live ad. It's like an advertisement, you know, like that's how podcasters make their money, through sponsorships. And I have one of my first sponsors, Sugar and Spoon. Thank you. And hopefully everyone got a coupon going into the building here. It took me an hour to cut every individual one at UPS this morning. Yeah, I didn't. That took a long time. So I hope you guys use the coupons. It's 10% off. It's edible cookie dough. So think of like ice cream scoops, but cookie dough scoops. And they gave us a product placement. So Kenz and I.
Not like THC, right?
No, just rec. See, that's why everyone's asking that. You know what I mean?
Eat the cookie. Okay,
that would have been good.
Everyone was like, everyone's just gonna be lit in here. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kenz and I are going to test out these 3 different flavors that they gave us in this beautiful box.
Okay.
Are you ready for that? Are you allergic to anything? I didn't even ask.
Cats? Are there cats in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it then. I forgot about the taste test. I gotta take out my retainer.
So here we go. Oh, do you actually have a oh, there we go. There goes the retainer.
Kind of gross, but
So here we go. It's a beautiful box. It says "Eat more dough" on it, and then there's Sugar and Spoon, and then it says something sweet on it. Are you ready for this?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now I don't know which side is what. Okay. Here we go.
I think you opened from the side. Oh.
There we go. So you can read this one out.
This one is party animal. So better
Point at
taste
the
like a
camera.
party.
That one. There you go. Party animal. This one is
Party animal.
seasonal oatmeal and M&M. There we go. I thought this was glass for a second, but it's actually plastic.
Okay.
Very nice.
So are we taking turns? Or what?
So next we have one more. It's just chocolate chip, which is their regular flavor. I think Party Animal is their seasonal flavor because it's Valentine's Day. Thank you everyone for being here on Valentine's Day weekend, by the way. And we're each gonna just try a scoop of each, and then we're gonna rate them for everyone.
Do we have spoons?
Yeah,
Oh.
we have a whole
duh.
shit.
Sugar spoon.
Yeah, there we go. So we'll each try a scoop of this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. You have to describe it to the audience. Maybe do some ASMR.
So there's
too.
like a nipple in the middle.
Nice.
Let's go.
There we go.
I don't know how to eat this.
Just take the nipple out, I guess.
Do I eat it?
Sure, just eat it. It's just a nipple.
Can you like hold my glove real quick?
What, are these mittens? Are they like mitten gloves, right?
Yep.
Oh, so they're both.
Mittens for my kittens.
Nice.
Whatever that
But you're
means.
allergic to cats, I thought.
I am.
Whoa. Oh. Okay, describe what you're chew into the microphone for us, please.
Mm.
Yeah?
That's good.
Yeah?
That's good. I'm gonna get one more bite.
One more.
One more.
I had a.
You want to try it?
I'll try it. I'll try a bite. I
Crazy.
had a client yesterday. I'm a podcast producer, and he was a voiceover actor, and he was like reciting his lines, and I had my headphones in. He had his headphones in, but I don't think he realized that he was talking into the microphone when he was practicing.
Oh.
So he was like, pss, 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 and I felt like a chill.
Yeah.
It was like I heard that some people.
Let's be honest. You were turned on. Come on.
Like I've heard it. Like some people are really into
Sure.
ASMR. Like it's like therapy, and other people are like, what's going on here? The way this guy was like, because he went on for like 3 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like, food.
awkward.
Okay, let me try this. I don't want to break this spoon. Okay.
I like that one. Yes, sir.
It's like peanut butter. It's fucking.
This is gonna be really bad for the people like watching at home because that's gross.
I think it tastes like party animal, whatever that means. You know, it tastes like I think it's basically like animal cracker cookie dough, right?
It is.
Yeah.
The next one, I'm excited.
Here's a new spoon for you. We don't want to cross-contaminate here. We're trying to be COVID safe. I don't know if that's a thing with spoons, but there we go.
Oh.
And which one is this one?
Now they got Molly in this one.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's try this.
This is the oatmeal, right?
Oh, the oatmeal M&M.
There we go.
I like me some oatmeal, so.
I have oatmeal like every day, like the quick packets. Anyone else eat the quick packet oatmeal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite flavor is
A little bit of milk in that.
apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's.
Yeah, it tastes like.
That's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll rate it. We're gonna rate them. Okay, let me
That
see.
tastes like breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Not again.
You're right. It tastes like breakfast.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
One last one. This one is the regular chocolate chip cookie dough. Here we go. Give you a spoon, sir. Oh, and there's some chocolate things on the top, chocolate chips, right?
I was gonna come up with something, but I don't want to say it. You know what I was thinking.
How would you describe that one?
How would I describe it? Chocolate.
Okay. Chocolate.
Chocolate chip.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
It's rich. It's good.
Okay. Tastes like cookie dough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
it's like
It's good.
when you think of cookie dough, isn't it a thing you're not supposed to eat like raw cookie dough, right? Because there's like eggs or something. But
I feel like your grandma would know.
who follows that? Does anyone? You can eat raw eggs. No. Well, like if you eat like one, you're fine. Or like
Said raw eggs.
yeah, if it's just
Raw
one.
eggs. You just crack that shit and just.
Yeah.
No. That's a no go. Actually, no. Actually, I know that Japanese people like they put eggs in the ramen. I've done that before.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
We were just
So
talking
so never
about
mind.
that.
So never mind.
Yeah.
I'm being a
Okay.
hypocrite.
So let's rate them. Like there's 3 of them. So let's just do them in order. First, wait.
I thought you meant the audience.
Let's rate the audience. Who's the worst out here?
I think cookie dough first.
As the best?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chocolate chip.
Yeah, because it's all cookie dough.
Yeah. The second one, oatmeal.
Okay.
Party animal. How about you?
Honestly, I'm the same.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Twinsies.
Yeah, and these are the. You can hold yours up to the camera, and I'll hold mine. These are the coupons that I cut out. If you look, they're very Ow, I'm good. Just a paper cut.
Shit.
It's 10% off, like we said, and valid through March. So there we go.
There we go.
So you moved to LA in 2020.
2020.
2020.
Move back to
You
no.
moved to LA.
Moved to Seattle. Moved to LA. 2021. July 20.
So you've only been there for like, I'm not good at
not
this,
too
like,
long.
like 6 months?
Something like
Something
that.
like that?
Yeah, about half a year.
Okay, so what was how was it hard to convince everyone to move to LA?
No, everyone was with it.
Really?
It was like, let's go to LA. Like, yeah, let's go.
So it's a collective. Does that mean like everyone has their own role, or is everyone like an artist and a producer, or is there like a camera guy?
Everyone's just an artist. Some produces,
Okay.
some don't. And then, but we help each other out and everything.
Okay.
But we're definitely trying to expand and, excuse me, have more of
I should
a,
have done it to the mic.
no.
ASMR.
Have more of, have more people that could do other things other than music. Cause I think we have enough musicians. We just need more like, instrumentalists, visuals, well, instruments, music.
That's
My bad,
music.
my
So
bad.
no more music. You
My
mean,
bad.
like,
Visuals, like the,
Okay.
the graphic designs and the videographer. So if anybody wants to send a resume,
let's move to
I
LA,
gotta-
guys.
come on.
So do you guys have like a house or apartment, or what is
Yeah,
it like?
we got this house.
Nice.
It's nice.
That's cool.
Not a nice house. It's nice to have a house.
What-
Yeah. It's shit. It's terrible.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's working. Like how's that? How's that
Yep.
go?
Everyone's working.
Okay.
Everyone's working on, I don't know, themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, work.
But you guys like all have like different jobs. You know, like you didn't move to LA to the same house into the same
Same
job.
house, different jobs,
Okay.
different dads.
Different dads. Okay. And they're not all from Indonesia either.
Harold is.
Okay.
He's actually right there.
Shout out.
Everybody
Harold.
make some noise for Harold. That's my brother right there. Hi.
So your overall plan was just to like make more music in LA, or did you have like solid connections in LA yet, or?
Oh, no solid connections until like sort of recently.
Oh.
For like 6 months. It was tough, you know. Everything had to be downgraded
Mm.
in my life just because I needed to be able to afford everything. So, yeah, it was definitely very humbling. And I was broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people know I called him like, bro, I'm broke.
Give me some money, right?
No, not
Oh.
that part, but okay,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a little bit of that part, but yeah, no, it was really depressing, but I got this job that I was waiting for.
Hmm.
And then I'm interning at a record label.
Oh shit.
And shout out to Beachwave Sounds.
Beachwave sound.
Yeah, I'm interning there, and I've been able to just meet a lot of cool producers, artists, and just, I don't know, just be in the space.
Right.
They're really tight. There's like a group of producers working out of there. They produce like 24K Magic.
Okay.
That's what I like. Justin Bieber's Somebody to Love. I love that song. Yeah,
And how'd
It
you
was cool.
get into that? Did you just like, email them again, or?
I got really lucky. They didn't post anything about an internship. It was just I don't know. The new year hit and it started off really rough for me.
Hmm.
But all in 1 week, I was just like, I need to get my shit together. So in 1 week I got the job, I got the internship. Oh, you're asking how I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just like, I'm gonna get off my ass and just email people. So I did that, and then they got back to me the same week I got the job.
Hmm.
So that's really what it was. Yeah, I just emailed.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you do with your internship? Are you like giving people? What do you do? Are you
What am I doing? I'm kind of just like the cleaning boy right now.
Nice.
But you know, once in a while, like I bring my camera in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just recording some footage. But then I would like, while they're making music, I'd be like, I think you should hit that high note right there. But anyway,
Hey.
you know, I would just try to like, you know, try to sneak my way into the production, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
So what are your goals with
slowly.
this internship? Or do you like want to work for the label, like as a?
That'd be
artist, or
cool.
what?
That'd be cool. But honestly, just being aware of the space, you know, like how it is over there, because people talk so much about it, but I wasn't seeing it when I was there for 6 months. I'm like, where is the music industry?
Right.
So I'm like, I just got to get in it.
Yeah. How many? There's like a studio on like every block. I feel like
Every
in LA.
block. Now I know.
Yeah.
The studio, the record label I'm at, it looks like a regular like warehouse, and it's like a whole ass studio.
Mm.
You wouldn't expect it, but yeah.
So what are the pros of like moving? Like you were part of the residency. You know,
Mhm.
you have your name solidified here in Seattle.
I don't know about that.
I feel like enough people know.
Maybe North Shore School District,
There
but
we
I don't
go.
know about all of Seattle.
So do you think it's
Definitely.
it's the next step for like most artists to leave Seattle to go to LA, or?
That's all up to you. One thing that I think I realized when I was there, I'm okay now, but when I was in that depression phase, whatever.
Like in the
I was
play.
like, man, why did I move to LA? Like, there's a whole market here. Like, not too many people are coming out of here. Like, there's a lot of people coming out of LA. Like, what am I doing? I'm just gonna be another one.
Right.
But I don't know. They're breaking it down, and I'm starting to understand the logistics of how everything is. Not everything, but I'm
Right.
starting to understand. So I don't regret it. But yeah, no, I don't. I love it there. It's fine.
People weren't trying to like screw you over yet or anything.
Yet?
Yet.
No, not yet.
Nice.
I think I could read through it.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't grow up in that environment. I grew up in
Sulawesi.
Sulawesi. I had to plug that in there. But I grew up there, so like, we kind of know when someone's like bullshitting or they just want something from you, you know?
Right. Do you have any cool like celebrity encounters in LA?
Yeah. But I don't know if I should say it because I don't know if they'd be okay with me telling you guys who's there. But one that's for sure, there's this artist named Destiny Rogers.
Okay.
Bia.
I know Bia.
But they send a lot of tracks. So like Megan Thee Stallion, Chris Brown. Yeah, they do a lot of cool shit.
But you haven't seen like Kanye West in the wild or like.
No, they worked with Kanye and Chad Hugo from Neptunes.
But you haven't like seen someone like random at like a.
Just randomly?
restaurant?
No, I don't really go out like that.
Really?
No, I'm really busy because I actually work graveyard shifts. So if I start at 8, get off at 4 a.m., and then I'm at the internship at 1:30.
Dang.
But I have to wake up at like 12 because it's far away and I have to get ready. And then I have to go straight to work again. So the show later on that I'm going to be putting out for you guys, that's a lot of that rehearsal was in the bathroom at 12 a.m. like at my job. So hope you like it.
Hell
The reverb was nice in the bathroom, so I was just going in there, going crazy.
You want to tell the audience some of the songs you're performing and.
You just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Are you guys ready to hear some music?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There we go. Let's say we always wrap up the podcast by giving some final advice to up and coming artists, creators, influencers, or any advice you want to give any artists?
The best advice I've ever gotten was that the world doesn't owe you shit and expect the worst. Because once I switched my mindset into that, everything kind of just happened. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I see a lot of musicians on Instagram, and they're like, y'all gotta pull up to this, or y'all gotta do this. Like, telling them that they have to do something, or like expecting people to give them a chance. But they don't need to. You know what I mean? So the world doesn't owe you shit. So every time I release something, I'm just like, this is gonna be terrible. No one's gonna listen to it. And if someone does listen to it, I'm like, cool, move on. You know, like, just don't expect too much.
But have like a marketing plan though. That's important.
Huh?
As an artist, you have to have like a marketing plan.
No, I do.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of like, nothing's gonna happen, but in the back of my head, something's gonna happen. You know, it's a little bit of both. But yeah.
So what's the easiest way for people to reach you?
On Instagram, it's at Hotel Mega.
Why is it Hotel Mega, by the way?
That's a whole thing. For people that went to high school with me, they probably understand, but it's just this world that my music lies in. It's just in my head. It's just Hotel Mega is the name of the place that it's in like the branding thing.
So it's like, but it's in your head.
Yeah, it's just in my head. All the music is a soundtrack to that world that I have in my head. So anything that I do creatively is in that Hotel Mega universe.
Do you have like a penthouse in there at least, or what?
No.
Aw.
No.
Dang. Can I have a penthouse in your head?
You're weird, bro. What do you expect me to do? Just like in my head, like, this penthouse is gonna be for Blake. This one's mine. This one's yours. No,
like
I'm not gonna
parties
do
and
that. No, that's doing the most.
There we go.
But yeah, that's my advice.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for checking out this podcast episode, whether you're here in person or on YouTube or wherever this is going to be posted. And this has been the NAST podcast with
the Prince of Sulawesi, Kenz.
There we go. And we did it.
Crossing time zones, free trips with a mileage. Young boy with a moves, no stylish. Acting out of pocket, yeah, you wildin'. On an island in Sulawesi. Sulawesi. fuck with us and the shit gon' get messy. Sulawesi, Sulawesi, Sulawesi.